That's nice.
Trying to keep on.
Free to do what I want any old time.
No fear, no tracks, no mask, no facts, 'cause I'm
Free to do what I want any old time.
and I'm free to live our children.
Talking about how they're going to mandate vaccines throughout the EU.
So can I ask, why have you been deployed here today, guys?
Why?
Yeah.
To facilitate a peaceful protest.
Excellent, thank you very much.
No worries. Have a wonderful day.
You too, man. Hello. Hello, lovely ladies. Give me a hug. And you too. Sorry to interrupt you.
But we need to face up to this, because what I'm seeing around the country in our movement, and I'm really worried, is a movement that's developing that wants to hide away. That wants to hide away in what they think can be alternative parallel societies. I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you something now. We can't do that. They will come for us wherever we are. Whether it's in the fields, whether it's in caravans, whether you try to hide away in the trees. Let's wake up. We can't run from this. We have to face it. And there's only one way we face it, is we, as Piers said, we have to take back our institutions and our buildings and our societies. That's the only way we're going to do it. And it's going to have to get, I'm not endorsing violence.
Unity, peace and respect.
We're going to have to get a lot more assertive to face this beast of fascism. Because they don't do democracy and they don't do diplomacy. They will not listen to us. So we need to rise up. Every single one of us here, we're going to have to face doing uncomfortable things. You're going to have to say uncomfortable things to people, whether it's at work, whether it's in your families, whether it's here in the streets. Keep speaking up. Keep turning up. Every day, do something. Push yourself to do something, as Jonathan's been talking about. Push yourself to do something that's uncomfortable, because it gets easier, doesn't it, Jonathan? And we're surrounded by amazing people. We will all hold you up and stand with you together. But there's a final thing I want to talk about, is what's going to happen to us quite shortly, and we need to be prepared. They are planning to pass legislation to class us and define us in law as domestic terrorists. Anti-vaxxers are going to be defined as domestic terrorists. If we want to continue campaigning and being activists in this movement, we've got to move the narrative on in terms of how we campaign. And we need to start talking about the Great Reset a lot more. Because out there in society, what they're seeing is the fact they can't get a hospital appointment, they can't see their doctor, they can't get a job, they can't get a house, they can't afford the rent, homelessness everywhere. This is because of the Great Reset. All this we're talking about, vaccines, vaccine passports, it's really about the Great Reset. So let's get clever, let's get smart, let's start changing the language. Let's start changing the narrative. Let's start talking about this in the context of the Great Reset. Because if we continue using the language that they have politicised and weaponised against us of being anti-vaxxers, we are all going to end up in prison. I'm being serious, Hal.
Yeah.
And when we're in prison, we are useless. We need to be out here on the streets. So I'm asking you, get smart. What I'm doing in my corner of the country in the southwest is on Saturday I'm going to be in Swindon, and we're doing a Great Reset information hub in the town centre. We're going to try something different to see how we can talk to the public, because we can't go on being them and us. Without them, those out there that have been jabbed, we can't win this.
Always the same old
So
ones,
let's
isn't
get
it?
smart,
Same
let's
old
stand together, let's not have any hatred between us and the rest of society, because this is what they want, this is what the fascists want. They want us to hate each other. We don't hate each other, we love people, that's why we're here. We And we love freedom, and we're not going to stop. So let's get smart in the name of humanity and love, and let's continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, I just want to tell everybody why I'm here today. So we have Aborigines over in Australia being dragged from their homes and forcefully injected, right? That's going to start happening to all of us, as sorry, you said earlier, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not a drill, right? Or sorry, yeah, this is not a drill. And I'll repeat that, this is not a drill. All hands on deck. Now, what I say is when you travel, your words and your thoughts are restricted and censored and deleted. So our travel is being restricted. And our words, which are our videos that we put up online, are being restricted, censored and deleted. And our thoughts are our comments, which are also being restricted, censored and deleted. That means that we are living in a tyranny. I call it a fascist tyranny. And when that happens, New World Order is upon us. And we have to look around and have to empower other people. We can't all stand and bicker with each other and decide, oh, we must walk this way or walk this way. We must unite together. And unity, peace and respect is the only way forward. These protests are great for all of us to come together, but we need to strike. We need to go out into our local parks for 3 days and we need to strike. We need to shut them down together, unified, to empower each other. You don't turn on your electricity, you don't turn on your TV. You go out and unite with your neighbours, with your communities, and that's all I see is the way forward. We can't burn buildings, we can't shout and scream, and we have to unite with the police, right? These people, we have to win the hearts and the minds of these people. We have to get them to come with us, with their neighbours, with their families and with their friends. They need to unite with the people and they need to take down this tyranny. That's all I have to say, but thank you very much, guys.
Well said. Well said.
Brilliant.
Well said.
Brilliant.